Welcome back. So it's Breakfast Daily, and right now we're in the phone-in segment, and we have a very juicy question that we are asking. All right, drum roll. Boom. So the question of the day is: would you allow your parents to choose a life partner for you, and why? Would you allow your parents to choose a life partner for you, and why? All right. So all you need to do is just call in on 055620-3276, 055620-3276, and also you can join the conversation on Twitter with #BreakfastDaily.
Yeah.
So
would you allow?
Yeah, quick. Would you allow?
You're asking me.
Quick, would you allow?
Oh no.
Why?
You see, I like to feel like I chose this, so whatever comes is my problem.
Right.
Do you get it? So when I make the choice, I have made the choice. You can't blame anybody. You can't point fingers at anybody. You chose your thing. Wahala come. And if it's sweet too, you know that, I chose my thing, everything is going okay, But I need to also say here that sometimes the difficulty is we feel as though our parents will choose something that we don't like. Do you see? So we're already psyched against them choosing.
Right.
Juicy. And I'm not so worried about the quality of the person, because parents always look towards, because they've been in the whole marriage game and they've lived life a bit longer and all that. They are always looking out for, they know you. They're looking out for the kind of person who will fit you well.
Yeah, who will compliment you.
Do you get it? So when they are making their choice, they are looking and saying, "Oh, this person." But when you look at the person, you're like, Meanwhile, the character may be good for you, the personality may be good for you. Do you see? But when you see the person, you're looking at the person. Can you not have made a choice that gives me a nice combination of personality and physical features? Anyway, Charles from Kumasi has called us. Hi, Charles. Good morning, Charles. Yes, welcome to Breakfast Daily. Yeah, so what do you think?
Well, I think I would allow my parents a life partner.
Really? Why?
I think that considering I'm someone, I find it a little complicated when it comes to these things. And I think my parents would be in a better position because they know people, including their friends, children of their friends, and all of that.
Okay.
And also, when it comes to this, I feel like it will be better because it's going to be some sort of an understanding between me and the person I'm going to get married to.
Okay.
Because we understand that we are working together to make this work.
Okay.
So I think it's easy because you'll be there and you'll be somehow be brought to you. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much, Charles, for that. We appreciate that. So you see, I think that there'll be clear lines drawn on this one.
Right.
There's a lot of literature to show that arranged marriages tend to be generally quite successful.
Right.
Which I think modern thinking, pushes against that. But listen.
Well, for me, so when it comes to me, let's put the looks aside.
Yeah.
But I like looks,
Yeah.
right? Let's put the looks aside. I think I would trust my dad.
Yeah.
To choose someone that will take care of me, because he'll be like, chief's daughter. No, you can't just. And no, not any man will take care of him. So when it comes to taking care of me, it's important. I know that he can actually make the right choice
and
because of some utterances that he has made.
And he
before.
has his standards.
Yeah, exactly.
Your dad has his standards, right? So if he's choosing a guy, he's seeing somebody who reflects what he believes in.
Exactly.
You see, so maybe I should change my mind. Though.
All right.
We have Matthias from Volta region. Matthias. Matthias? Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, Matthias, good morning. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Welcome to Breakfast Daily.
Yeah, I will allow my parents to be a partner for me.
Why?
Yeah, okay. One reason is that the lady will concentrate
The lady will do what?
on you. The lady will concentrate
Okay. You think so?
on you, the guy, and give you that respect.
You think so?
Because, yeah, they will not, the lady will not like to disappoint their parents.
Okay, so it's almost like the two parents have come in agreement to put the two of you together. You know, the two families have come and put the two of you. So she would like to also honor their decision.
Exactly.
Matthias, sorry, would you respect her too? Because you said she would respect you. Would you respect her too?
Please come again.
Earlier on, you said the lady will concentrate and then respect you. So would you also show her the same respect?
Oh, yeah, why not?
Okay.
Because I'll show that respect.
Okay.
Because I know my parents choose the best for me.
All right.
But then again, if my parents, choose someone for me, at least my parents have to let me know
Yeah.
that they want to get someone for me. This is the person they've gotten for me.
Okay.
Okay, do I like the person?
So they
I should look
shouldn't
at the
spring it
person.
as
Do
a
I
surprise.
Like the person?
You
Yes
shouldn't
or
spring
no?
it as a surprise on you. Okay.
Because sometimes their parents also count.
Yeah.
Their parents also count. I know the lady might be good.
Yeah.
Might mind.
Yeah.
Yes, but at least. Another way around, their parents will approach you. I think.
What
also,
don't you think that it's possible also that the person might also change, a few years into the relationship?
Okay. I think that one too
That one too is possible.
is possible.
Okay. Which part of the Volta region are you calling us from?
Oh,
From Ho? Okay. All right. Thank you very much, Matthias. Thank you for calling us. Now, I think that, contrary to what Matthias is saying, I actually think that when a person is chosen based on character and personality, it's actually not likely that they will change. It's who they are and they've been over the past 20, 30
Right.
years, right? So if that's how they've been, and based on that, your parents feel that that's a good choice, right? It's not likely, because you see, human beings, even though we evolve, we don't shift much from who we are.
Yeah.
It's in essence. Do you see? Some things will evolve. Exposure here, knowledge here, all those things. It happens. But it's incremental shifts.
Yeah.
Do you get it? It's not radical changes.
Right.
Rather, the other kind of relationship where you go and find the person yourself and you are drawn to what I'm seeing. Do you get it? Now you don't know the 30 years of history.
Right.
You don't know any of that.
True.
Yeah. It's there, but you don't know any of that.
Right. Okay, so we have Mohammed from Tamale on the line. Hi, Mohammed.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. You are welcome to the show.
Yes, thank you.
All right. So, would you allow your parents to choose a partner for you?
No, I will not allow my parents to choose a partner for me
Why?
because marriage is a long time living. You are to stay forever.
Right.
And maybe whom my parents will choose for me will not be my heart desire, or her character will not match mine.
Okay.
So it's better I go in for the lady who really love me. Before you marry a lady, you know that the lady really loves you. So you can marry each other. Maybe you understand each other well. But whom my parents will choose for me may not be able to withstand my character or my action stores.
Now,
So the one our friend,
now, Mohammed,
after I marry her, will study me well and know me well before
Right.
we get married. And I think that would be good for us.
Right.
Now, Mohammed, don't you think that your parents, knowing you very well since you were born till now, would choose someone they know also will fit your character and personality?
Actually, my parents, they may know me my physical appearance, but not from my heart.
Oh, but really, I mean, you've grown up in the house. They know if you're hardworking. They know what you like, what you don't like. They've seen you. They've seen you growing up from primary school, secondary school. You go, you come back home. They've seen you evolve over the years. So I think your parents know you quite well.
Yeah, they will know me well, but maybe the lady they will choose for me will not be my child desire or my taste.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
Thank
Mohammed,
you.
thank you very much for
Welcome.
All right. Thank you.
I actually understand where Mohammed is coming from.
Really?
Most of the times we think parents know kids. No, they don't really know the kids. You know why? Especially coming from our society. We're in a society that parents are just parents and kids are just kids. There's no friendship. So you don't know me sometimes. You don't know what I feel
But you don't
sometimes.
have to be friends to know.
Well, I think you actually need to be. I mean, you need to have a certain relationship, not just parent-child relationship. Hi, good morning, ma. Good morning, ma. That's what we have here in Africa. Like, we don't talk deep. So sometimes they don't even know the pain that you're going through.
No, they don't know the things you go through necessarily unless you share. But when you see somebody,
Do they know your sex life?
no, they don't.
Exactly. So they don't even know what kind of things you like. And what if you choose someone that is not matching sexually? That's a problem.
Yeah, but as for the sex one, even you, when you are choosing, you don't know whether it's going to match.
But you date.
You discover.
No, but you date. All right, so we have another caller on the line. Hello.
The sexuality part is very important.
All right. Okay.
You have to go there.
All right. Please, what's your name and where are you calling
This
from?
is Kweku from Kaneshi.
Okay,
You know
Kweku
what?
from Kaneshi. You're welcome.
You know what is very important, and also I believe that it should rather suggest. You know, when it comes to things like that, it should be suggesting to people rather than choosing. You know, there shouldn't be certainty anywhere. You know, you might know your son and all that, but you know you are not a person. So I think you should rather, you know, suggest and, you know, give your advice and all those things to guide the person as you think, you know, you love the person, but not to choose. I also want to do a quick one on the textbook. I think we should also consider that they said negative aspect. They didn't say. I think in the other page there was the positive side. They listed a lot of positive things that religion or Christianity has brought to Ghana. So we don't all have to just look at just one side. I, for instance, I think that they raised very important parts, especially saying that they didn't say that this is what religion is. They said it's the negative aspect of religion. And we got to understand that, you know, because everything has negatives and positives. Even the work that we do, my orientation, you know, I think we should really consider, you know, both sides of things and respect that. If you look into the other side, there's another part that speaks a lot of the things that Mr. Kweku spoke about, the positive side, the schools and all these schools. If you go and look into, it's not even the churches that built them. In fact, that you are going to it's Mr. Saba. Mr. Saba was this thing. It was later on that the schools, the missionaries took them. But they were schools that were built by the people, but they are not acknowledged. You get it? So all these things, we have to consider them. Thank you very much.
All right.
Thank
you
you
so
very much.
much. Thank you.
Okay, so he's raised interesting points there. Do you want to talk about an ACA issue?
No.
Okay, all right. Okay. So yeah, I mean, I think that the part of, you know, considering compatibility and all that it's important.
Yeah.
I, however, believe that people grow to like each other. People grow to love each other, and you see, marriage, relationship. It's like a garden. You can take a field that is completely mangled, grass is not growing well, you know, flowers, everything's scatter. But if you take your time and manicure, treat it well, work on it, redecide, clear the place, do what you have to do. It's a lot of work. The garden will look nice.
Right.
And people will come and say, wow, you have a nice garden.
Sure.
But there's often very little consideration as to how much work
Goes
must have
into it.
gone into
Yes,
this
yes.
and continues to go into it to maintain the beauty of the garden. That's how I see relationships. That's how I see marriage. If you put in the effort to have communication, to tease out what the challenges are. Am I listening to you? Are you listening to me? What is it that is troubling you? Or I'm just interested in what I will get at the end of the day.
Right.
What you said offended me and I'm only concerned about that.
About myself.
But why
Yeah.
did you say what you said? What was it that was triggering you? Do you see? So those things for me are very important in building a relationship.
Sure,
You know?
sure.
We have a caller from Upper Manya Krobo. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, good morning. Welcome to Breakfast Daily.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, your name, please.
My name is Ode.
Okay. Now, what do you think about what we're talking about?
Oh, wow. For me, if I have the opportunity to go into marriage today, I will allow my parents to choose my partner for me.
Why?
Wow.
When we were young, my father used to tell us a story that their parents doesn't just choose a partner for them because they need to investigate both families, whether they have criminal issues, whether there are sicknesses that these families when they come together tomorrow, if you're not careful, your children that you will get to be those things will be replicating in the family.
Yeah.
But you see today what we the youth we are doing. You meet somebody on the street, you don't even know the person from anywhere. But because you use the appearance, the dress, then you just go in, you say, this is my state. This is the one that I want to go out with. That one, for me, I don't see it.
Yeah.
But if our parents who knows us very well, who understand marriage very well, lead this marriage for us, it will last. People will go and marry today, use a flashy thing, the next moment they see them divorce. So, me, if I have the opportunity, I didn't know that I've married already, and I am to choose again, I would have asked my parents to do it for me. Even though my wife, the one that I chose, is excellent. Excellent, because my parents were partly involved. Though I went for her, and I brought her to my parents before they helped me to go ahead and sit for her hand in marriage.
Yeah.
So I think the youth of today that are listening to me as well should also consider our parents. Even you are going to bring a lady from somebody's family to a home where you don't even own a single block. You are going to rent, you say you have money today, you are going to rent, then you take the lady, you go, the lady doesn't even know how to sweep, doesn't even know how to cook. And we call them wives. So if our parents did us, that one would be excellent for me.
All right. Thank you very much for calling us. All right. Have a good day. All right. So, you see, the traditional roles are still very, very, very much entrenched in our psyche.
Yes.
Traditional roles, you know, and I think most importantly, you need to know who you are as a person. What kind of person are you?
Right.
If you are modern thinking, liberal thinking, more free-spirited, you're very different from somebody who's very traditional.
Exactly.
Do you see? So again, I think that your parents know these things.
Yes.
Do you see? They see you all the time. They've heard your conversations in the house with your siblings, and
Right.
so on. And you know, we have another caller on the line. Hello. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Your name, please.
Please, I'm Hadia from Accra.
Haja from Accra.
Are you calling Accra?
Hello.
Hello. Are you calling us from Accra?
Yes, please, I'm Hadia. I'm calling from Accra.
Okay, okay. Which part of Accra are you?
I want to contribute in the segment.
Yes.
Please, I will not allow my parents to choose my partner for me.
Why not?
Because as a Muslim, I have a criteria like religion. Let me speak on a religious point of view. I have a criteria that has been given to every Muslim. If only you follow it, because we have been given what to look out for. If you are choosing a spouse, we've been given 4 things to look at the person's family, the person's religion, and the person's family status, the person's religion, and where the person is coming from. So I have a criteria to choose from. So I will not allow my parents to choose for me.
Don't you think that your parents, knowing you very well, will be able to also say, this other brother over here will fit you very well, considering how you are?
No way. My parents might know me, but they might not know me.
Yeah.
My parents might not know, because we think our parents know us, but they don't know us.
Exactly. I think I agree with you. True.
They don't know us because we have siblings. Even among siblings, you realize that even the way parents treat us, you realize that they don't know what another wants. Even twins, parents cannot tell you what they want, but you would know, because even looking at the criteria that we've been given as Muslims, if we follow it critically, we'll see that it will help us. Because I know a certain guy in Japan, a friend recently, who had his auntie chose a wife for him. The wife didn't even last a year. He had to divorce her because they were not compatible. I tried to help him, but it was not working. So it's not. The parents might know you, but they don't really know you. They knew you when you were a kid, but growing up, they don't know you as a grown up.
Thank you very much, Hajia, for calling us. Thank you.
Thank you.
So
I still think it's about the issue of compatibility, which is very important. Like I said, our parents really don't know us. Yeah, my dad knows.
I completely disagree with that statement.
Like,
unless you don't live with them.
You
didn't grow up with them.
I don't live with them.
So
I
that's
left
a
home.
different situation.
I left home quite early.
Yeah.
You understand?
So that's a
you're
different
subside.
situation.
You only know me from afar, and also you choosing a partner for me. I have one question. So sometimes they choose based on that family is a good family.
Yes.
That is my friend's daughter,
Yeah.
or that is my friend's son.
Yeah.
But do you know the friend's daughter? Do you know that friend's son? Do you know the life they live outside the house?
Yes. Yes.
Do you understand?
Yes.
So
if they are choosing purely based on, I know that family, right? Not necessarily that I know that guy, right? But I know that family. Well, there's one thing that's to be said. Usually traits run through families because it's the same father and mother who your parents have known, who would bring their child up. And as they bring their child up, you're hoping that some of those traits which you like will pass through them. And then the children will also be similar, not the same, but similar to their parents, have similar values.
True.
But again, there are differences. You can see we know examples of things that don't necessarily follow the same pattern.
True. Anyway, we have our last caller on the line, Felicity. Hi, Felicity.
Hi.
Good morning, Felicity. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from the Ashanti region.
Okay, you are welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
All right. You can make your submissions, please.
Okay, I would like my parents to choose for me.
Why?
The reason being that they see beyond what we see.
Right.
They do family checkups if there are some diseases in the family, criminal issues. They do a lot of research for us when they choose for me. So I've already chosen a partner, and I would be very grateful if my parents would choose for me. We just see the mere physique, and then we move on later. We regret what we chose. But if they do that, they help us. That is why you see that these days, most of our marriages have collapsed. But previously, it wasn't like that. So I'll be very grateful and honored if my parents does that. Thank you very much.
All
right.
Felicity, thank you.
Yeah. That's an interesting take. Well, for me, I might not allow you to choose for me, but I'll like that you approve. And
Yeah, but you want them to put their stamp of an approval on something they've not chosen.
No. So basically what happens is, like, from my side in Nigeria, like, and as an Igbo girl, it's important for my parents to approve. And that approval, there's always a step for approval. Like what she said, there has to be a family background. Even if it's Chinese, even if it's Indian, they'll still send people without you even knowing to do that family background. And if they find something, I would respect that.
You know, in Ghana, we have this thing called, it's not called anything. There's a folklore about how and why parents must be involved. Because you say that you don't know if there's madness in the family.
We actually check that too.
Yeah, you don't know whether there's madness in the family, right? So you are 23, 24, that you are beginning to consider one or two things and say that, oh, I'm attracted to this person, we want to settle down with them one day and all of that. You don't have history. You don't know that 3 generations ago, 2 generations ago, and even the last generation, there are some 1 or 2 mad people inside the family. You say, but your parents know.
Right.
You get it? And so you have made that choice and you've gone ahead. You don't know that you're about to you have inherited and you're about to pass on to the next generation. The lady is fine, but in the genes, there's something that's going to show up.
Yeah.
So I think it's very complicated. Should you or should you not?
Yeah.
I think there's merit for both arguments.
True.
There's merit for both. Yeah. I am wondering, can there not be a blend where I make my choice, but you get to vet?
Yes, that's what
you get
exactly.
It? I make my choice,
exactly.
but you get to vet.
True.
You see that thing? So that there's a blend.
I would
of
prefer
both.
that, yeah. See, the younger me would not think that way because I have been in that situation. And they're like looking at my dad, like, nope.
Yeah.
Nope. But now, growing older,
you appreciate it
yes,
more, right?
I understand it.
Yeah.
I understand. I was like, Daddy, do you want to talk to him? Do you want to see him?
Yeah.
Do you think it's a good idea? But me, my mom is just like, oh, just pray.
Yeah.
But my dad is always like, can he take care of you? Let me tell you, so like the younger me one time came home all heartbroken and sad, and my dad was like, you're back. This person could not even buy you one chain. You don't even have one gold chain from this person. How can he take care of you? I was like, wow, Daddy, I thought you were raising an independent woman. He has to take care of you. So that's when I knew that, okay.
No.
It's all about taking care of me
No,
for
but
him
you see,
and making me happy.
At the end of the day, we want our daughters to be independent, to be able to handle themselves, but they're not going to live alone.
Sure.
So you also want the person to understand what it means to live with somebody else.
Sure.
And for that person not to be, how do I say? You see, there's a way the male mind works. Do you see? And so a man doesn't want to be put in a situation where he's having to. It's like there's no respect, there's no deference to. It's like everything is. She's in charge of the home. She's in charge of the relationship.
She's in charge of everything.
Look, even when a woman is happy to be in charge, one day she's going to look at this guy and say, you know what? He's not the leader. I'm walking.
Right. I don't like to be in charge. I like to be pampered.
It's nature.
Even though I'm very independent, alone, I can do everything.
You still want a man who can handle his business.
I don't want the stress.
Listen, even if you make more money than him,
you
want him to be confident. A man is in charge. He's at home. He's there. It's like, what do they say? They say that when the gun is fired, it's a man's chest that collects the bullets. In other words, he will put his body in a line of fire to protect you. Do you get it? That's a man.
Right.
Do you get it? And some of these things you don't, Anyway, you know what? We can go on and on and on and on and on. But this is not a relationship, show. So we have more that's coming up on Breakfast Daily. Don't go anywhere. Thank you for all the calls that came through.